Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will keep on redrawing My Little Pony characters as human beings as a design challenge, and in this video, I will be redrawing Applejack and Pinkie Pie. So Applejack, I think, was the hardest for me to design because since she is a farmer and she looks like a very stereotypical, not in a bad way, but a very stereotypical country girl, I really wanted to avoid going for the very easy route and give her jeans and a flannel shirt, I guess, because that's the first idea that comes to my mind when I think of very countryside girls. So I tried to go for alternative looks, and especially I didn't want to make her look like a tomboy, because even though I love tomboy versions of Applejack, I've seen many artists drawing like butch lesbian or tomboy versions of Applejack, and they're all so good. I love all the iterations that I've seen, but because I've seen so many of them, I wanted to try and give her a country girl look but still retain some feminine elements. So with the first design, I tried to go for a dress, very frilly, very feminine, with some laces too. I tried to go for laces even though I don't think I like that. The second design, I couldn't help myself. I had to go for the ripped shorts because I love them. I just thought it would look so good on her, and go for some sort of cowboy-ish looking jacket. I'm not sure if you can count that as cowboy jacket. You guys let me know. With the third design, I still wanted to experiment with the jacket because I thought it looked quite cool, but I went for darker tones and longer jeans. While with the fourth design, I was like, you know what? I don't have any more ideas. I don't know. I will just bite the bullet and see what she looks like with the stereotypical flannel shirt, but in my style. Let's see if I can make her interesting. In the end, I am not sure that I really nailed her aesthetic. I've seen some really good designs by other artists, and I tried my best not to copy the same elements that I've seen already. I tried to go for something original, something that came exactly from my own creativity, but in the end I decided to go for the second design, the one with the white jacket, the cream color jacket, and the shorts. Unfortunately, as you probably noticed, I don't know if this is the first video you see of me or not, but in the previous video where I redesigned Rarity and Twilight Sparkle, I started out the final illustration with a sketch, but with Applejack, I unfortunately did not hit the record button when I was sketching her pose, so I'm so sorry you could not see that. The final illustration starts out with the base already done, with the lines already done. I'm so sorry about that. I hope no one is bothered by that. But I tried to go for a dynamic pose. And I guess one of the reasons why I went for shorts is because I wanted to show off her freckles even on her legs, because I think they're very cute and I think it really suited her. You know, now that I look at her Equestria girls and her figurine design, they also have jeans skirts, so I guess I wasn't too creative. I also gave her jeans shorts, but hey, I guess Applejack is just that kind of girly. She just needs to wear some jeans. It's her whole aesthetic. She's serving jeans realness. I don't know what to tell you. And also, I swear I did not do this on purpose, but looking at her Equestria girl design, she also has an apple on her shirt, and I gave her an apple on her shirt as well. I swear I did not do it on purpose. Because when I was designing my versions of My Little Pony characters, I was not looking at the Equestria girls designs because I did not want any influence from them. I was trying to go at it with a fresh mind without really any influence from any design. And you know, I was just trying to include her cutie mark in her design, and where else to put it but on her shirt. But I swear I did not mean to copy her Equestria girl design. And she also has green in her shirt. I swear I did not try to copy that. It's just that green looks good with orange. I don't know what to tell you. At least I can say that I do like how her white jacket turned out. Let me know though. Let me know if I nailed her aesthetic, if I should have gone with other stylistic choices, what you would have done differently. Let me know. Also, don't ask me what that leg belt is for. It serves no purpose. I am just Nomura pilled. I do love me some belts, especially if they're useless in the design. Mwah, exquisite. Love me some belts in designs, just random belts with no purpose whatsoever. Thank Kingdom Hearts for that. Also, Miss Lulu from FF10, love her. Also, as a side note, apparently Applejack is the least liked character within the main 6. She is not very liked by the fandom, and honestly, I personally find her to be really cute, so sweet. She is just a girly, a farmer girly, just vibing with her props. Beautiful, she's so cute. Is there any Applejack hater here? Can you guys let me know? Why do you specifically dislike her so much? Or is it just outshined by anyone else? Like there's nothing wrong with her, but you just like the other characters more? Because I think she is just so freaking cute. And I don't get the Applejack slander, but I want to know, I want to understand why she's so disliked. My girl is just vibing. This is how the final illustration for Applejack turned out, and I hope you guys like it. Now, moving on to Pinkie Pie. She, of course, is the party girl. She is so energetic, so bubbly. I've seen lots of artists going for the Decora fashion type. I had to go for it too. I'm sorry, I had no other choices. I was literally held at gunpoint. Pinkie has to have a Decora inspired outfit. Jokes aside, I, of course, wanted to go full-on fun, full-on rainbow extravaganza here. So I basically tried to create various iterations of the Decora fashion trend. I did not go for a 100% Decora because I don't want to be slain by the fashionistas. I don't know the strict rules, but let's say that it's just inspired by it. And I really tried to work with rainbow colors and especially pastel colors because I think that with her really bright hair color, it would serve as a nice contrast. I was struggling, to be honest. Pinkie is where I really started to be more creative, I guess, and taking more risks. When I was designing Rarity, Twilight Sparkle, I was still a little bit scared of going too wild with the fashion choices, so I did not go too crazy. But with Pinkie, maybe because she is so fun and colorful, it really forces you to be more creative, to take more risks. I ended up liking all her clothes, to be honest. I don't know, you guys let me know which one you think is best for her. I ended up going for the first option. I really like the poofy skirt. I like the alternate arm sock, I guess, and leg sock with all the rainbow colors. I thought the crop shirt was really cute and it really reflected her personality. And so I started sketching out her pose and going for design number 1. And here I am drawing the final illustration for Pinkie Pie. Girl, when I tell you that this illustration took me the longest among all ponies, she took me an embarrassing amount of time. Even though in the previous video I made a point that I would have tried taking less time rendering the sketches. Yes, that actually happened. I spent less time on the rendering process on the 4 base designs. But then when I started working on this illustration, oh my gosh, it took me so long. I think it's mostly because I was having a lot of fun working on it. The footage that you're seeing right now, I sped it up by 500 times and it was still so long. I actually cut a few pieces of footage here and there because it was so freaking long. I was just having so much fun with all these colors. I think especially if you look at Pinkie's human designs from her Equestria Girls, she is kind of plain. I do hear a lot of people have a lot of complaints whenever I watch redesign videos. Pinkie is almost always the biggest disappointment for everyone. Because she is kind of plain. Of course, her palette is mostly pink, but the fact that they just went for a tank top with pink layered skirt, and I guess she's wearing white pantyhose. I don't know if those are pants or something. I understand the limitations of animation and such. The designs need to be simple or the animators are going to go crazy. But when I picture Pinkie, as many other people seem to do, I imagine rainbows and candy and balloons everywhere and party. And what better way to depict that with rainbows? So that is why Decora felt so fitting for her, and that's probably why lots of people actually go for the Decora aesthetics for her. It's just fun to work on it. When you paint with such bright colors, it makes you happy. It's almost therapeutic, which I guess is very in character with Pinkie Pie. And this is how she turned out. Let me know if you think I got her right, if I got her vibes, if I got her energy. And these are Pinkie Pie and Applejack in my style. Do you think I managed to get their human forms right? You guys let me know your thoughts. And also, no Applejack slander. Bye!